Priscilla, a mother said to her 4-year-old, "What are you doing?" Priscilla said, "I am writing a letter to Joni." And the mother says, "But Priscilla, you know you don't know how to write." And Priscilla said, "Well, we're even. Joni doesn't know how to read." And a mother left her 10-year-old with a couple of elderly ladies while the mother went on a 15-minute errand. And as the 10-year-old sat in the room with the 2 elderly ladies, one elder lady said to the other, "She's not very pretty, is she?" And the little girl said, "No, but very smart." The Sentinel Watch this week raises a very interesting question to you. Is there anything in life that you can be sure of? Yeah, I know the joke, death and taxes. But is there anything in life that you really can be sure of, that you can be certain about, that you can rely on? David Brown asked this question of David Poling, a Christian Science practitioner in Chicago. Is there anything in life that you can really rely on and know for sure is going to happen? Yes. You know for sure that God is everything there is. You know for sure that God is the only power. And you know for sure that God is going to take care of us. You know for sure that God is all there is. You know for sure that God is good. And you know for sure that God is going to take care of all of us. Use the other name or another name for God, love. You know for sure that love is all the power there is. There's no other power. And you know for sure that love is good. That's a given. And you know for sure that love is going to take care of all of us. When I survey the wondrous cross on which the Prince of Glory died, my greatest gain I count as loss, and pour contempt on all my pride. Aim is consolidating all of our endeavors to the accomplishment of a goal. And what goal are we going to accomplish today? Why not today? Today's a good day to accomplish it. Why wait any longer? Why procrastinate any longer? Why procrastinate any longer? Today is the day to do it. Just think about love and what you can do. Phil mailed the metal box of candy to Walter, 97 years old. It went in the mail to him. It only cost $6 or $7 to mail it. Just think how happy Walter's going to be at 97 to get something in the mail. And Phil bought a $9 worth of birdseed, and it was a big, big, long package of birdseed. It was on sale. So he called up his daddy and said, "Daddy, Ace Hardware is having a sale on birdseed." Glendora, I am so ashamed of you. You should not have ordered $124 worth of candy from the Vermont candy store in Rutland, Vermont. You just should not have done that. You got so entranced with their accents and with their Vermont personalities that you just let them talk you into anything you wanted. What did you buy? Vanilla fudge, caramel. Those things aren't vegan, are they? Don't they have milk and butter in them? Butter, I don't think people use anymore. Yeah, that's probably the reason. Oh, butterscotch? Yeah. Anyway, they didn't have sponge candy. They won't be having it in until October because it melts. And then you forgot to ask what the shipping was. I'm going to say it's $20. And you forgot to, and you know what the tax would be. It would be 8% of the candy, which would be about $95. Glendora, you never should have done that. And it's the law in the state of New York. I can cancel that within 48 hours. But I wouldn't do that. Phil took Glendora outdoors yesterday, and it was so nice. Appreciate the weather, folks. Spring is in fall is in 2 weeks. Appreciate this weather. You will remember in November. You will remember in November. We're reading Franklin's newspaper articles that were written at the Springfield, Massachusetts Union newspaper in the year 1953. What were you doing in 1953, Glendora? I think I was a program manager of public access TV at Bangor, Maine, in the woods. The head end was very near the University of Maine at Orono, the main campus. Dun-dun-dun, to dear old Maine, drink till the rafters ring. Rudy Valley. And I picked up a young hitchhiker going from, they had no public transportation from town to town. And I had a 1950 Lincoln Meadowbrook. It was the one that had the converter where you could shift it or not shift it. You could drive it in auto as long as you wanted, or you could drive it with a shift. I think it was called a catalytic converter, wasn't it? No. Anyway, he chugged along in this old 1950 Lincoln, a Dodge, and he couldn't have been more than 15 years old himself. And he couldn't stand it much longer, and he chugged along, and he didn't say anything. And finally he said, "What year car is this?" And I called up the audio video director of the Bangor High School, and he was very helpful to me, and he loaned me some equipment to do my videos for public access TV, for Maine cable television, and I wanted to thank him, and I said, "What is your name?" And he said, "Bark." "Bark? How do you spell bark?" And I said, "What is your name?" "Bark." "Bark. How do you spell it?" I said to myself. "How do you spell that too?" I finally asked him. And he said, "B-U-R-K-E. They do have an accent very much around Portland, and not so much around Bangor. And up Presque Isle way, they do have a little accent. But in Portland, they're influenced by the Boston people, where a car is a car, and park is park. Their rule is, if it ends in an A, then you add an ER to it. And if it ends in an ER, you take out the ER and make it an A. Honeydew melons here. I wonder if it's good. I wonder if it's going to be soft, sweet, or is it going to be hard and taken away from its mother too soon. Okie dokie. What day is it? The 13th of September. And Google, what is the temperature, please? Hey Google, what is the temperature?
The current temperature in Nassau is 68 degrees.
68 degrees. Remember in November. Helping others, you enjoy it. Satisfaction guaranteed. We got rid of the ego. Selfishness is not allowed. When all is said and done, the only thing that really mattered was what? How you treated others. Matthew 7, verse 11. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you.